right, our game's a little... Oh, and just like that, I was about to announce that we were going to start late because the Bantam A game was to overtime, and in only 7 seconds, Chester County puts it in the back of the net and wins the game.
Hopefully that's a precursor for our game.
No, hopefully it's not that close.
Well, yeah, hopefully it's not that close, but hopefully it's a win for Chester County. So the Bantam, the 14U single A, Chester County wins 7-6 in overtime, and we'll have our 18U game in about 10 minutes, I would say.
Great end here for the Chester County 14U A team against the Quakers. And we'll leave this up and step aside, and we'll be back with the 18U game in just a few minutes.
I did actually. that timing was literally. I didn't.
So just to let those of you who've joined us on the broadcast, if you didn't go back and watch at the very beginning, the 14U A team went into overtime and, of course, scored the game-winning goal with only 7 seconds. So we're waiting for the ice to get finished, and we will bring our broadcast to you as soon as it's ready.
I just start shooting spectators.
But last week it was pretty crowded at it. Right.
You can do it. You're against common view. I think, you can do that with a headset on too. It's up to you. I mean, do it as long as you want. When you feel like you're done, you feel like handing it over and say, hey, this is a great thing. You'll be a big star. I don't see anybody in the line.
I know. Well, Andy's right there, so I don't know if Andy's doing it.
I was told they don't need it.
But Andy's there, and I think what's her?
I don't even know what to say.
I know what's her face. I don't know. Good one. Johnny Pepe down on the ice. I know. There you go.
We are midway through the month of October, and already 1/3 of the 2022-23 hockey season is in the rear view mirror for your Chester County Cougars. A pleasant good afternoon and welcome to our coverage of Chester County hockey. Along with Bill Peasy, I'm Ed Henry. Cougars started off a little slow yesterday, but eventually found their groove, beating the Genesis Hockey Montagna team by a score of 3-1. Starting off scoring yesterday, number 81, Liam Peasy, found his first period unassisted goal. In the third period, number 42, Caleb Harris, found the back of the net off a great feed from number 16, Hunter Thompson. And 3 minutes later, number 3, Colin Beeman, with an unassisted insurance goal. Today is the first of 3 meetings with the Quakers. Quakers have only played 4 games so far and are .500, 2 wins, 2 losses. As you can see right now, pregame warm-ups are underway. Today's keys of the game brought to you by High Impact Fitness. Looking for a full 3-period effort. After that slow first couple shifts, Cougars had a great pace to yesterday's game and had several extended times in the offensive zone. They need to continue where they left off and keep that pace going for the entire game. Speed. Quick skating and speed wins games. The Cougars have a lot of speed on this team and are looking to use it and be more aggressive in the forecheck. And finally, more scoring opportunities. We've said this several times this year. The team puts up a ton of shots in almost every game, but really needs to work on that east-west movement, make the goaltender move, change your shooting angles, and put the puck in the back of the net. So pre-game warm-up has come to completion. Both teams are now gathered around their netminder. One of our scratches for today, number 37, Jack Domboski, is actually joining us today in the broadcast booth.
Hello.
Welcome up here. So I think today is the last of your 3 suspensions games.
Today's, I missed Snyder, Genesis, and today. So this would be my last of 3.
So I know it'll be good to have you back on the ice. I was actually kind of surprised when we found out that you actually got a 3-game suspension because we originally thought that you were given like the 3rd man in, which was actually more like the 4th man in at that point.
Yeah.
And they only said a game misconduct, which we figured came with 1, but it was a surprise to see you sitting for 3.
Yeah, no, I wasn't pleased with the call either.
All right, well, it looks like they're just about ready to get underway. We'll jump back down to ice level. Welcome Jack to jump in and add his color commentary at any point today. Teams come to center ice. In net for today, Justin Marvel's in there for Chester County. And number 79, Cole is in there for the Quakers. Lineman picked it up at center ice, and he'll put it in deep. DeWitt puts in some pressure. Quakers able to pick up the puck and move it out to center ice. Good shoulder there by Nate Kelly, knocks them off the play. Finn Maroney's out there. He's going to really make us work as far as when we see him. We got used to seeing him out there with a white helmet. Looks like they changed it up, and he's gone with a black helmet today. Chip it back and forth from behind the net. Quakers in possession. Backhand back down low. Hewitt leans on his, goes off the boards, but kept in. Quakers still in possession. He's able to jump up and force it back out into the neutral zone. He backhands in deep. Cougars will go for a complete line change there. Good pressure there from Johnny, keeps it in momentarily. Quakers have it again. Still forced to play. Johnny with it in the corner. Trying to feed it over to Liam, but that was a little too hot to handle. Cristiano jumps on it, feeds out into the middle. Johnny up to the point. Eddie Henry there, takes the shot. That goes off a leg and bounces out to the neutral zone. Quakers had numbers coming in, but put the shot in on net. Marvel steers that. Johnny jumps on it. He'll chip it from the red line and chase himself. Look in the corner there. Cristiano pressures it, keeps it in, takes the angle shot. Goaltender's able to hold on to that, and we'll get a whistle. Shot there. Comes off a body. From behind the net. He's looking to outlet. Henry holds the point, puts it back down low. Near corner. Battle for it there. Puck finally squirts out. Up to the point. Maybe Henry struggles with that, but he's able to at least get it over to where Piro was putting in, but the team hadn't quite cleared the zone yet, so offside is whistled. So what do you think of being up here?
It's really different than being down there for sure. You can also see so much more, obviously.
Yeah, no, the vantage view from up here is very good. Beeman puts that off the glass and chips it down. Quakers able to gather it up in their own end. They go up the boards. That one's cut off there. All right, so somebody's wearing a number 13. Who is that?
Ty Navazio.
All right. I'm going to make a note of that one. So Ty's wearing number 13 today as opposed to his normal number 5. He goes up the marker. He's able to get around one and force it out to the middle. Navazio with it. He's got 2 Quakers to deal with. He's finally able to get a stick on it, and he'll backhand in and head off on a change. Marker, good pressure there. Still battle for it. Up to the point. Beeman will bank it back down low. And he gets it up to Beeman. He'll flip one in. Goaltender made the initial save, but drops in front. Second opportunity. Sits in front. He's able to cover it up and get the whistle. Shots right now for the Cougars. Quakers have yet to put one on the board. Quakers get take that and go all the way up. Had an open man there. They quickly get back. Bodies come together. Net goes off its moorings, and we're going to get a holding penalty.
It's nice having Jack in the box for get it, Jack in the box. That was a bad dad joke, but it's nice having Jack up here in the box here to talk about the game. I'd rather see him on the ice. I think you mentioned that earlier.
So number 2, Nate Kelly will go and sit for 2 minutes. Holding looked like to be the call. So Cougars will be short here early in the first period. Up to the point. It's number 76, Craig, took that shot, but that was muted and went wide. Quakers are set up. Puck across. Mishandled there, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Good feed up, was looking for Johnny Pepe, but he's back and pestering Craig on that one. Quakers trying to regain possession and go back on the attack. Roney backhands that in front. Good work from the Cougars. Killing off this penalty so far. Johnny pressures his guy. A good play there. He'll put it back all the way down. He's got to race back. Different jersey, but assuming that's right, that was number 8 for the Quakers. Robert Bridges. Down to the last 40 seconds of this power play for the Quakers. We come in offsides.
Yeah, really good kill. You know, you're keeping the forecheck up in their defensive zone. They can't break out. So that's always a good recipe for penalty killing. If you can keep the puck down that end, not give them a chance to set up.
Under 30 seconds left. Kelly Minor. Cougars clear it back out to the middle. Piro flipped that up and all the way down. Goes off a skate. And they'll force it out for the last time. We'll go back to 5-a-side hockey. Quakers in the Chester County end. Tries to cut in front. Denied from that opportunity. He'll backhand over, got it to DeWitt, chipped it ahead. Good catch back up. Quakers will move it back in temporarily. Puck flipped up and all the way down. DeWitt will chase. Roney gets it on the far side. Tried to center that. That went off a few. Shot there from Beeman goes off a body and wide. Going behind the net. Roney tries to feed it out to the middle. Good lining in there, but it hit a skate before it got to him. Quakers from center ice. Shot in. Justin Mee, the initial save, juggled it for a second, but then covers it up, and he'll hang on.
A little bit of a sluggish start.
I think that was the first shot from the Quakers.
Yeah. Sunday morning doldrums, perhaps. See if the Chester County can get some offense going.
Quakers able to keep it in at the line. He was able to chip that up. But
I don't think that was a hand pass. They called hand pass on that. It looked like he was touched by the Quakers player too, so, but face-off will come right off and deep in the zone. Yeah, deep in the zone.
So face this off to the right of Justin Marvel. Chester County jumps on the puck and heads out. Active sticks there from the Quakers, force it back out to the neutral zone. Shot in on net. Justin had that one covered, so we'll get another face-off as both teams make player changes. Puck forced out. Fazio races over to it. He'll force it in deep. Harrison. It's a hip on his man, moves him out of the way. Good physical play on this shift. Puck comes all the way up, forced out to the middle. Kelly will go over to Beeman. Allen all the way up, and Mark will backhand down low. Harrison, first one to it. Over to Marker. Just looking for an opportunity to put it in the middle there. He's pestered by number 77 of the Quakers. Daniel Kephart goes down. Quakers keep it in from the point. Kelly moving hard into the boards on that one. Up to the point. Meehan takes the shot, gets caught up in front. Ooh. Opportunity there for the Quakers. Forced outside. Puck sent the length of the ice, and that'll be icing.
Yeah, I think we were fortunate there. Puck bounced out to the Quaker player. Had looked like he had a wide open net. I think maybe Colin may have gotten a stick on that, deflected into the corner.
Puck was in the air. Justin had the initial shot covered, then it changed direction.
Yeah.
Quakers win that draw. Rosenberg puts that in. That one was redirected, but still stays out. Just move it to the middle. He'll move that around, jump on it, take the shot. That's a high riser. DeWitt gets an opportunity, picks the corner and in.
That was a beautiful goal by Nate.
Nate DeWitt. Top corner, blocker side, and it goes in. Chester County now with the 1-goal lead. Just over 8 minutes here in the first period.
Well, he took it out of the corner, and he just came out and threw a shot toward the net, and he beat Giacomo high to the waffle side. Really good effort.
I think that's the second time DeWitt's hit that top corner.
Yeah, he's got that pick. Give him time to shoot. He's going to be able to pick those corners.
Pair of number 8's battle for it there. They put it out in front, but gets all the way through. Wyman tried to get that off his skate. Had a little too much of a bounce to it. Quakers take the shot. That one goes off to the netting, and out of play.
Straight out. Should come outside the zone here for the faceoff. We'll see. No, he's coming in. I don't understand that. Looked like it wasn't deflected at all, and now the faceoff is still deep in our zone. The guy shot that straight out. All right, I was just corrected by Chris DeWitt. It was a blocked shot, so I'll just keep my mouth shut on that. Good call by the refs. Oh, nice headman.
Oh,
Nice.
Johnny with speed all alone. Comes in, takes the shot. Goaltender makes the save. Back out and in. Picked up the rebound. Puts it from the angle, and it goes to the back of the net. Cougars now with a 2-goal lead.
Well, that is exactly why you always follow up the play and you never give up. Johnny went in on the breakaway, and he shot it into the goalie's pad. He made the initial save, and he was able to just follow up and throw it at the net from a bad angle and find the back of the net. Great play by Johnny. It's nice to see him get a goal. He's really worked hard, and he's deserved a few chances. He's had a few chances, and he's finally cashed in on that one. Nice work by Johnny. Really good headman pass. I didn't see who the defenseman was that threw it up, but it was a really great pass.
I'm going to go check with Andy.
So I'm actually surprised we didn't get any comments from our cameraman extraordinaire. I know the last time that Nate pick that top corner. He made a point of saying how he taught him everything he knows with that. So.
It wasn't a flutter shot. I don't know. He's saying it was a flutter shot. That was a really nice shot by Nate.
So 7:20 remaining here in the first period.
Timeout for the Quakers. Looks like they want to regroup. Maybe we can show that replay again. He hit him in the chest on the initial save, but you see that as he was going to the corner, the puck came right out to him, and he didn't give up. That's why you don't give up on the play. Let's see how the Quakers respond to that. They called timeout. Maybe the coach has some pointers on how to defend a little better. The game was actually pretty even. Shot totals are 7-6 in favor of Chester County. We've just made the most of our chances so far.
Easy ridden off that play. Quakers jump on the loose puck. They'll come out of their zone. Seven kept part of the Quakers with it. They go off the boards, down across center ice. And Kelly goes over to Colin Beeman. He's going to turn around to pick that up. Pepe.
Nobody wants it.
High stick. I waved it off.
Puck sent all the way down the Quakers' end. It'll roll on edge, but will not be icing. Good pressure there. Easy with it. He's looking to go up to the point. Didn't get all on that pass.
Oh,
with it there.
No
He's
trip.
Taken down, but no call. Anderson will wrap it around near side there. Fazio got it over. Harrison with it now. Across center ice. He'll chip it in. Harrison and Mark are in on the play. Fazio came in to make a play on that, but overskated that. Comes the other direction. Defensemen come together. That out of harm's way. Rolled around on the near side corner. Forced back down low. Number 17, Ben Lair. The Quakers push it back out. Backhanded in.
Oh, heads up.
Henry want to use the glass, but overshot that into the Cougars bench. And so we get another whistle. Face off in the Cougars' end. Quakers win that draw. From the point, they put it down. That goes through feet. Justin was there to make that save.
Got through two defenders and an offensive player. I don't know how that puck made its way down, but it did.
Behind the net. Quakers looking to get something with that. They got it out in front. He made that initial save. Still sitting there. He tried to chip that off, but that was maintained there. Finally forced across the blue line. Quakers got a reset. Chipped all the way down. Lining in first one to it. Quakers able to get that away from him and force it out the center ice. Hero put that in. Cougars will make some player changes. Cristiano knocks his guy down.
One thing the Chester County's got to be careful with is in the defensive zone, it looks like their wingers are collapsing a little too far down, leaving the points wide open. Quakers start feeding that puck out there, those point men are going to have some wide open shots.
Quakers into the Chester County end. That's taken away. Beeman will chip it back up and out. Battle for it there. Easy puts on the brakes. Turnaround, takes the shot. That one's saved and forced into the corner.
It was a nice save by Giacomo. Really good toe save.
Another opportunity there. That one's deflected, goes up over the net into the corner. Quakers able to get it all the way out. Shot there. Justin makes that save. Work for it along the boards, trying to kick it out of skates. Pepe came away with it, but put right into the middle. Quakers from behind the net. They were looking to come around with it, but good defensive play to prevent that. Colin Beeman racing over for it. Penalty here on Chester County.
See what the call is. Looks like interference on Colin. He actually had a really good shift. Still taking that penalty. Made it that really good defensive play in front. Intercept the pass, and then he was able to charge up the ice and get a half-decent scoring opportunity. A little overzealous there at the end.
When he's on a mission, he's like a wrecking ball out there.
Yeah.
He goes through everybody.
That is true.
Quakers with that puck. And he's set up on the power play. Up to the point. Marvel makes that save. Henry works his man there along the boards. Chester County gets possession, sends it all the way down, but that'll be icing.
Happy to say, Ed, clock is relatively accurate for us. There's 2:14 left here in the first.
It's good work out of you.
That is. I appreciate the compliment. I work hard at that.
Put right in the blue paint.
Yeah, dangerous.
Good
Good clear.
glass and down. Was looking to feed John Pepe, but hits him in the back.
He was off to the races if he could have corralled that.
Piero from behind the net. He'll go hard around the boards. Gets past point man. Down. Johnny's in a foot race there. All the way over to Bridges. Bridges into the Chester County end. It's pushed down there. Piero gets that. He'll flip it right up and over, and that'll go out of play. We'll get another whistle.
42 seconds left on the power play. 41 seconds, actually.
Just under a minute and a half left in the period.
Yep. So much for great clock management.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, I jinxed myself.
Pepe picked it up there. He tried to skate it down and set at their feet for a minute until anybody realized it. Quakers will come back in. Some chops at that. Kept in by Meehan. Piero, he'll lift that up. Just enough to not be icing.
Yeah, that was a perfect weight on that pass. Power play's over. Ooh.
Oh, opportunity there went just wide. So we'll go all the way in on net. Just gonna set that aside for Nate Kelly. We'll go all the way around the boards.
Not sure what we got there. Might be too many men, I think I heard, on Quakers. Yeah. That'll be a power play for Chester County to finish out here the first. 18.4 seconds left. Still time, even though there's only 18 seconds left here in the first, to generate a little offense if we can win the draw. Looks like Johnny, Liam, and Colin up front with Joey DePero, and I think that's Nate Kelly. No, it's Caleb at the point.
Harrison over to DePiro. He'll wind up, take the shot, and in!
There you go. Beautiful play. Just how they drew it up.
That puck, as they say, had eyes. It found its way through a lot of traffic. Far side and in.
Well, he won the draw. Colin won the draw right back to Caleb, who just did a nice pass over to Joey, and he just found the corner. A lot of times you don't have to have an overpowering shot. You just put it in the right spot, and it goes in. Exactly. Nice low shot. Found its way through the skates. Liam was in front with a good screen, and we have a 3-0 lead.
Beeman puts it out into the middle. It sits there. They still whack at it. And net. There's the buzzer.
Liam actually missed the first pass from Colin, but got it to the second pass, and he got a good shot away. Shot it right into the pads. Pretty good first period. Shot totals are only 10-9 Chester County, but where it counts on the scoreboard, it's 3-0. We'll take it.
So we'll step away for just a minute and be back with second period action just after this.
Yeah, they.
Second period about to get underway. We have, as Bill put it earlier, our Jack in the Box here with us. What'd you think of that last goal?
It was a great shot on that. I always, as a defenseman myself, think that get that puck to the net, anything can happen. Deflection, weird bounce, and like
Gracie, set the
Joey
clock.
shot, goal.
Try and keep those shots low, I hear all the time. Easy jumps on that right off the puck drop, takes the shot, and it goes wide. Happy turnaround there. Just got past Nate Kelly. Whistles the puck one in. They'll face that off at center ice. Quakers gathered up in there, and they'll go D to D. Check it up and out. Even the first one to that. Turn up ice, put that just in front of Cristiano. Backhands over. Easy will race over Fort and keep it in. Turnaround attempt there. Peasy gets it over. Cristiano gets the shot, but that goes wide. Kelly will backhand down low. Another shot there from Cristiano. Goaltender will hang on. We'll get another whistle. Offensive zone draw opportunity here for the Cougars. Harrison comes in to take that. Puck sits there a moment. Quakers able to chip it over. Fazio had it. It's knocked off his stick, but not before he can get something down in the corner. Harrison kicks it, almost got it to his stick. Keeps it in. Puts a shoulder on his man. Turnaround shot there from Navasio. It hits a body, sits in front. Finally forced behind. Quakers put it up and send it the length of the ice. Hero goes back to pick that up. Back that up. Battle for it here in the neutral zone. Fazio lifts that up the length of the ice, and that'll be icing. Both teams will make player changes. Fox is running for a second there. I have the tendency I want to yell out, but it wouldn't do well for everybody at home. Backhanded that down, and that'll have just enough to be another icing. I'm just thinking that one earlier, but that was not quite icing. That would have been great if this were curling.
Yeah, that would have been great. I didn't think about that. You're a curling expert, are you, Ed?
No, by no means. Although I know there have been a few rinks we've attended where
They've had curling?
yes, because they have it all painted on the ice. Which I think that would be a lot of fun.
It would be fun. I've never tried it. I've always wanted to. I always get excited about curling when the Olympics come around. And 3-hour curling matches dominate our household there. We watch it. Very interesting.
Puck put in the blue paint, chopped up and over,
my
goes
goodness.
back the other direction, turn around there.
Looks like we have a high stick violation against the Quakers. And faceoff's coming outside, but I don't know how they found how they didn't find the back of the net there. Justin was down. Looks like he was mushroom farming, as Gene Hart used to say. Couldn't find the puck, couldn't find any, and the Quakers had a few whacks at it. It's like it might have hit the inside of the post on one of them. But the puck popped up in the air, and the Quakers whacked it down, so the faceoff will come all the way down into their zone here.
Even that last turnaround attempt of theirs after the whistle, Justin still got back into the play and stopped the puck.
It's important here for Chester County not to let up. 3-0 is not a...
Jump out in front, opportunity there for Beeman. Goaltender made the initial save, but not by much. Pepio put it over there, tried to look for Cristiano, but that was deflected right back to Johnny. He skates in. Puts on the brakes, put it out to the middle. Had Liam sitting there waiting for it, but he had a couple of teal jerseys there sitting right with him. Beeman strips his man of the puck. Yep, has Peasy there.
Oh, good luck. He tried to get Johnny up the middle. Just had it's a shade too late.
Deflected in the center ice. Good strip there. Put it off a player. He'll head off on a change. In the far corner. They'll make some player changes themselves. Marker will chip it up and over. Harrison race over to get it. It's an arm wrapped around his player. No call there. Marker with it. He'll take a shot, but that goes off a leg. Behind the net, they go up to the point, kept in there. Kelly takes the shot. That one goes high and wide, finds the glass. Down for there at the blue line. Quakers send it all the way up and out. Go into the Chester County end. Shot there is wide. Lynch keeps the point. Trying to go up. That one was cut off by Navazio. Go the length of the ice. He's looking for a marker, but it's a little bit ahead of him. Navazio gets it in and forces it down low. He'll chase it himself.
Are you sure that's actually Ty and not his twin brother, number 13?
Does he have a twin brother?
I don't know. I was just saying that because he's usually number 5 out there, and it threw me for a loop when I first saw the 13 on him.
Yeah, no, I had to ask that question. Jack was able to fill me in on that because when I first saw 13, I'm like, wait, that's not on the score sheet. Quakers move to the middle. Linen's able to keep that, and he'll backhand down low. Linen took a whack at that, but that was deflected. That goes up, gets past Eddie Henry. DePiro goes back to get it. Bank it up, but goes in offsides. Just over 11 minutes to go here in the second period. Chester County still with a 3-goal lead. Shots are pretty close on this one. Chester County with 14. Quakers 11.
Big difference in the game, obviously, is Chester County converting on their opportunities. The power play goal probably hurt the Quakers there at the end of the second with just 18 seconds left.
Shot in. Justin makes that initial save, popped up in the air.
Lost a stick.
Puck's around the other side. Justin still without a stick. Puck there taking opportunities, going off of bodies.
Not sure what he called there. Might be a penalty on us, looks like. Don't know what he called. He didn't make a gesture, but it is a penalty against Joey DePiero. I can only think it was either interference or holding in front of the net.
Ref was trying to explain something to the Quakers bench here.
Yeah.
Something about the with.
Could have been the stick. He could have been moving. I don't know. I know you're allowed to move a goalie stick as a defender back to the goalie, but I don't know. Maybe he moved at the defender. I didn't quite see what happened there. But anyway, we got to kill this penalty.
Marker jumps on it, takes the shot, and puts it in. Quakers defense fumbled the puck. Marker was there to grab it and puts it past the netminder to give Chester County the 4-goal lead.
Apologize, we don't have that replay. It was a really beautiful goal by Jake. He pestered the defender enough to be able to get the puck pop out to him. Came right in and he found the far low corner for a shorthanded goal. Really nice play by Jake Marker. That's a good way to kill a penalty. Score a sure-handed goal, right?
Absolutely. Quakers put it out to the middle. Egan's able to pick that up in his end. Bank it off the boards. Force the Quakers to reset. Goes off a skate. Cristiano's got it at center ice. He's got a couple players to work with there. Quakers able to come away with it. And they'll go across center ice and in. Lysak shots there, goes wide.
Oh.
Quakers were almost set up, but
Maybe another chance for Jake.
Marker flips that up. He's got one to beat, takes the shot, but that goes wide. Good play there. Nate Kelly has it from center ice, and he'll put it back in. 40 seconds remaining in the man advantage for the Quakers. Puts it over to Beeman. Back to Kelly.
Nice.
Maroney will chip it back up to the Quakers' blue line. They'll put it in, but force back out.
Oh, here's a chance.
Maroney will take a shot. That one goes wide. Happy with it. Over to Maroney. Great opportunity. Shot there.
And he scored. That's 2 shorties on the same power play. See if we have this replay. See, Johnny went in and got the puck, and he found Finn right out in front. Finn just put it far to the low side, low to the far side. And that's a second sure-handed goal on the same power play. That's got to hurt the Quakers. Coach can't be happy about that. I've said it before, when you're on the power play, you got to work even harder. And it looks like the Quakers were just kind of lackadaisical in their own zone. And they really weren't really working with their to try to set it up and get it out of the zone. They were just trying to just throw it up the middle and see what happens. And Chester County capitalized on 2 mistakes.
And with that, we're back to even hockey. Shot put from the point there. That had a few bodies and dropped in front. The Quakers were able to clear it out of the way. Back to the middle. Good opportunity there for Marker. Still loose. Goaltender will cover it up.
7:45 left here in a second for those of you at home. Still working on our clock issues.
So his penalty was.
So we were just informed that the penalty Joey took there was because he picked up the goalie stick, and you're allowed to do that if you're handing it back to the goalie. But apparently he picked it up, and he actually made a save with it. So perhaps maybe goaltending is in his future.
Quakers out of their own end across center ice. Way down, skates in, gets the shot off, but Justin makes that save, and he'll hang on.
That was a fine save by Justin. Really good play by the Quaker player to skate it up down the wing, cut to the middle, and he was able to. He was trying to go short side high, but Justin had that covered.
Chipped out to the middle. Quakers able to put that in wide of the net. Hero pestered from behind. Chipped up the Marker. We'll go out to Harrison. Harrison across the line. He's got Navazio down there. Takes the shot. Hits a body and goes wide. Battle for it in front. Forced to the far corner.
Good play by Caleb. Looked like he was trying to pass it to Ty, but defender took him out of the play. So Caleb made the right choice to take the shot away, get the shot away there.
Puck sent the other direction. Referees were looking at each other to determine if that was icing. They decided it wasn't. Play with it at the line, but goes across, and so offsides is whistled. Cameraman disagrees with that call.
Yeah, I think one thing I'm looking forward here to, the game's 5-0. It's not quite out of hand yet, but I don't think Chester County can take its foot off the pedal, only because they have a couple games coming up in a few weeks that are against some really quality opponents. They need to not get in any bad habits right now. Just keep playing hard and don't worry about the scoreboard.
Deep in the Chester County end. Beeman back for that. Bounces off a few and comes right back to Beeman. And he'll turn on the Jets and take it himself. Behind the net. Puts it out. Oh, great opportunity there. Looking for DeWitt. He couldn't get a stick on that one.
It handcuffed him a little bit. It was a good play. It handcuffed him just a little between his legs. So he really had to try to position himself to get a good shot away, and he just couldn't do it.
Goes up to the point. Kelly kept it in momentarily, but finally forced out. Lineman backhand over. Quakers defense took that. They try to put it in the middle. Beeman jumps on it. Gets across the line. Gets the shot off.
I think one of Collins' he's got a lot of strengths, but obviously one of his better strengths is his ability to read the play. He's standing at the blue line. He's watching their defenders. He's watching where they want to pass it, and he's always there to pick it off. He's waiting to jump on a bad pass like he just did there. Nobody reads it better than him back at the blue line.
I'm also amazed how he's able to pull off that shot. Big shot there.
Wow.
That goes wide.
You were saying about a shot?
Well, that previous shot, how he did it with basically wearing one of the Quakers players on his back. Shot there is deflected. That's finally forced aside. Mr. County really buzzing so far on this shift.
Yeah, I really like the way they're playing now. Keep it up.
Quakers jump on the loose puck and they'll direct out. Battle for the line. Shot there. That goes off a body and wide.
I think you have to credit the Quakers, though, too. Even though they're down 5-0 on the score sheet, they're still out there hitting, playing hard.
That one deflected all the way up.
Nice play by Johnny to beat the icing. He tried to pass it in front. He had Connor.
Clearing pass goes off a body. Chester County picks that up. Beeman tried to go all the way across to Peasy.
Make an effort to get on onside. It's like, you just
4 17 remaining here in the second period. Both teams will make player changes as they'll come out to face this off after the offsides whistle.
Playing hard. Still playing.
Chop at it there. It goes right along the blue line. Rosenberg was able to get a stick on it, but Cavazio goes the other direction. He's ridden hard on that play. Thompson from the corner. And he was able to keep that in with a lot of traffic there. Keeps it in a second time. And finally able to redirect it all the way out. Feed it over to DePiro. DePiro look up ice. Off the boards had Navazio, but that got caught up in his skates. He try to go the other direction. They'll send it in deep. DePiro from behind the net. Bumped off that play. Put right out into the middle. And there Navazio feeds it up. Marker has to dig it out of his skates. Gets across the line. Two players finally ride him off of that. And he couldn't keep that in. Quakers go the other direction. Wickman takes the shot, but that goes off to Piro and wide. Henry taken off of that play. Bouncing around. To your point, Quakers are really working hard considering they're down 5.
Well, that's good coaching. I mean, you don't want to give up on the game, especially it's still only in the second period. But, you know, Quakers are a 500 record, so they've been in a few games. They've had a couple of games that they lost significantly. They were down by a bit. So it's good that they're still playing hard. Helps us, too.
Puck comes across. Maroney with it there. He's has rest from behind, but he's got a step. Comes in, takes the shot, save.
Yeah, the goalie really did well with that. Finn made a good move. He faked to his backhand, went to his forehand, and the goalie stayed with him the whole time. .210 left here in the second.
Chester County's put a little bit more of a gap in the shot count there. currently with 23 to the Quakers 16. Shot there. Goalie will glove that and hang on.
I don't think many of the kids know that song you just played.
I'm sure that most of these kids have no idea about these songs. Right. Opportunity there for DeWitt, but he sends that wide.
Yeah, he had the whole top corner on the glove side. Missed the whole
net.
That's actually been one of the comments, I think, from a couple years ago, was that in the music that I typically play here at the game, that one of the other parents is like, let me guess that this guy's probably in his 40s or 50.
Yeah, for those of you at home, I don't know if you can hear the music. Ed's got a nice playlist he plays here. It keeps everybody entertained. Well, it keeps the dads entertained. Moms and dads entertained anyway, between periods. Jack's shaking his head like he knows these songs. Maybe he does. Maybe he's a 80s rock guy.
I'm sure some rappers taking it and mixed it into something.
Jack says anything with a good beat. So Ed has a nice selection here for the fans.
I know I'm always trying to look for additions to the music.
The oldies but goodies always are a good thing to have.
Puck in the Chester County end. Johnny will jump on that and make a move. A backhand up has Liam. Easy with one there with him. He's forced to the middle. Gets the turnaround shot. Great opportunity there. Goalie was in the right place.
It was a good play. He was able to shrug off the defender and try to come around and get a shot on his forehand.
Good read there. Had Harrison waiting for it. Joust in front a little bit. Johnny goes up to the point. Beeman with it there. Waits for an opportunity. Had Harrison wide open, but he couldn't handle that. Put back to the middle. Quakers able to finally get possession and move it out. In the Chester County end, they'll chip and chase. Behind the net. Put out in front. Beeman was able to take care of that, and he'll skate out. Beeman skates. Great opportunity. Fed it over, and it goes in.
Beautiful goal.
Penalty, but
I'm not sure who he found in front. Was that Caleb?
I believe so.
Came in, threw it in front, and Caleb just had an easy tap in. Or was it Johnny?
So under 30 seconds here in the second. Chester County able to now take a commanding 6-0 lead.
I'll see if I can get confirmation on that goal in between periods.
Beeman skates in. He'll take the shot. And it goes through the slot. No one's able to touch that. Back down low. Final few seconds ticking away. Quakers go up the board. Kelly will chop at that before taking a stick for his effort. There's the buzzer, ending the second period. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with third period action in just a moment. This Second intermission brought to you by Go Green and Clean Car Wash. Conveniently located at 196 Onyx Drive in Kennett Square. Chester County Skate Club members get $5 off the top wash every day. Just use code CCSC, that's 2272, for the next 2 weekends here in October. That's Friday and Saturday evenings between 7 and 9 p.m. Make sure to come by for the Terror in the Tunnel Halloween special there at the car wash. For the price of a car wash, you can come through and get a little holiday scare along with it. Third period action about to start here.
They just top cornered again.
So that quick, 8 seconds in here in the third period. It's like Nate DeWitt gets his second of the day, putting the Cougars up now by 7. Another great shot there from DeWitt. I honestly didn't even see the play. I was still getting stuff set up for the start of the period. So Jack Domboski's back with us again here at the start of the third period. What do you think so far?
I think it's a good game, fast pace. I think we're really putting it on them, pressuring, and you could definitely see the frustration out of them right there. They're just shoving after each hit or getting a stick on. And in games like that, it's just frustrating, especially from a player's side. But most of the time, if you're on the other team, it's just a lack of discipline. You got to skate away from it.
So that was one of the things I know we were talking about in the break there. Marvel, good save there. Was how do you handle when games start to get out of hand?
It's really, sometimes it's, you want to get into the, you want to push around, you want to get into that. Sometimes it's like relieving, but at the same time, you got to, you know, you have your team and there's a lot of, it hurts the team if you take a bad penalty, or like for mine, 5 minute, team had to kill for 5 minutes, and it's just, you got to be disciplined. That's really what it is. Skate away from it.
For those watching at home, you can see we trying to adjust the graphics. I think I'm messing it up more than anything at this point.
Yeah.
Trying to get us set back to the 7-0 score. And I think that this thing is going crazy on us now. Quakers with the puck in their own end. They're able to get it out. Good stick there from Nate Kelly. Forces it back out to the middle. Good long feed looking for Johnny Pepe. Quakers will be short for 2 minutes. Tripping is the call. So being up by 7, it's now a running clock, so this game will pick up the pace a little bit. DeWitt's out there. He's looking for the hat trick in this one. Got there, goaltender made that save. It pops up behind the net. Cougars reset. Up to the point. Back over to Navazio. We'll go over to the Piro. He'll wind up and take that blast. That goes wide. Jumps back, takes another shot. That goes off his own player and over to Navazio. He'll take another shot. That one's saved wide. Shooting gallery out there right now.
It's a nice power play. The boys are doing a really good job finding each other, finding the open man.
Got it over to DeWitt, but he didn't pull the trigger fast enough. Quakers able to force the play up and out of the zone. Piro pestered behind the net. He tried to put it up. Quakers able to keep that in. Pops up. He'll glove that down. Piro for behind the net. Great feed over to Johnny. He'll get it over to Peasy. Liam in. Looks, takes the shot. Goaltender makes the initial save, digs at it. Goaltender was sitting on it, didn't know it. And they'll get the whistle.
Really good headman by Johnny to find Liam. Liam might have had him on the return pass, but he decided to take the shot. Hit the goalie right in the chest, tried to get the rebound. Couldn't do it. Clock. They're running the clock here. They shouldn't be running the clock on purpose. Clock!
No, I think that the goal differential. I think they do run.
7?
I think so.
Well,
I think it's actually 6.
They did stop it, so I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they did that at 18U.
Oh, maybe they don't.
Well, we'll find out. They do it again.
Shot there. Goaltender makes that save. Off the chest, goes up to the point, gets past. Henry has to race back over to that, and he'll backhand out of the zone. Quakers came in, but offsides, and that'll stop that play.
Penalty is over. Back to full strength. I guess the clock does run. They're running it here in the third. I don't know. So we did get confirmation there's a 6-goal lead. They run the clock in the third period. I guess that's to prevent any kind of games getting way out of hand, both physically and on the scoreboard.
Quakers pestered there at the blue line. Beeman jumps on that. Ian Liner and across the line. Beeman splits, hits the shot, goes through the blue paint. Out the other side.
Kid's still running his mouth. Still running his mouth.
At this point in the game, you just want to make sure you finish out with no injuries, and no suspensions, nothing else. The game's well in hand with a 7-0 lead here. With about 10.5 left to go in the third.
Quakers had to reset there. They were pestered at center ice. Beeman gets it over the line, and he'll backhand over. Take a shoulder for that effort.
Definitely late.
Puck off the glass. Henry has to dig it out of his own skates. Banks it up through center ice.
There's an elbow.
Definitely some elbows being thrown around.
And now working
Here we go.
There's third man in.
You don't want to anger a Finn. Apparently that's what they're doing there. Let's see what we got.
All right, so let's see what comes about from this one.
Exactly.
So Severy's going to sit in the box. Referees are sorting all this out. Good view from our position right here that you can look down on that. referee's still making a few explanations while the other one's telling everybody to get moving.
Yeah, I think they're just calling coincidentals. So roughs on both players, and that's it. No power play for either team. Felt like there was a little bit more to that, but I think the refs decided that it was just Severy and then the opposing player.
So they'll continue and skate 5 aside.
Nicholas Meehan, I think, is what he got the penalty for the Quakers, the 37.
There goes high over the net. Cristiano works on his man at the blue line. Whistling for him to move it. I think Lynch is able to dig that out. He steps in across the line. Got it up, was looking for Peasy, but that got past him. Quakers able to keep it in. Marvel covers that up, gets the whistle. The clock continues to wind down. Just over 7 minutes now remaining here in this game. Chester County with that overwhelming 7-goal lead, thank you. Not much for Jinx anyway, but I don't think that there's, with a running clock, of course anything's possible.
Oh, the running clock. I think if they scored a goal, or I think
two,
they'd have to score 2 and then get back to it. Yeah, the stopping between plays, but
they work down on the boards. DePiro and Harrison back there with that. Finally squirts out. DePiro will jump on it. Put it out through center ice. That'll roll on edge all the way down for icing.
No games next week, Ed.
We get the weekend off.
Yeah. What are you going to do with your weekend?
We've got all kinds of stuff going on.
You're not scaring any more people at the car wash?
Yes, we will. I know my mom will be in town. She actually makes a point to come into town whenever we do that. She enjoys scaring with the rest of us.
I see where you get it from.
Puck rolls in on net. Goaltender will cover that up.
Halloween's always been your holiday of choice?
Oh, yes. Halloween is definitely my favorite holiday. Not that I need an excuse to
dress up and scare people.
Well, dress up, period. That's, I think, even other holidays kind of sometimes roll in. Quick story for anyone who's probably really not interested, but this past year we were down the shore, and as we're completing walking the dogs, so they were setting up for a parade float. I walked over and asked if they mind if Captain America joined them. Of course, my wife looked at me when she realizes I come back and go, "You packed that?" I'm like, "Of course." So Captain America suited up and joined the parade. Turnaround shot there from Beeman goes up and over the net. Another shot there. Goaltender will cover that up, and he'll hang on.
So you made an appearance on a parade that you weren't prepared to go to begin with?
Oh, you never know when you might need to.
That is true.
I mean, it was 4th of July after all. It's Captain America.
That is true. That's good planning by you.
Whack at it there. Marty tries to turn around, but he's forced off of that play. It goes back to one of my many phrases, but it's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
I've heard that before.
Just over 4 minutes now remaining in this game. Quakers get the puck. They'll move it out to center ice. Eddie Henry with it there. He had Bridges to deal with. Bridges finally gets back on the puck. They go up to the point. Nothing they can do there. Beeman will jump on that, and he'll skate out. Gets around one, cuts to the middle. Wide open net, looking at him. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, he had the goalie beat. He just fanned on the puck, slid off his stick.
Oh, man.
Quakers with it there. They're able to force it out middle. Puts it over, comes right back to it himself. Beeman takes the shot from the blue line. Goalie will hang on to that.
3:20 left here in the third.
Quakers were looking to spring a man on that one, but nothing turned out from that play.
You know, we've talked a lot about the offense today and how well they've done finishing, but the defense has played really well. Justin's made every save he's needed to make, and the defense has done a really good job closing the slot area down to the Quakers. That's one thing Coach Frazier was working on in the practice this week, was making sure that the front of the net was never unattended. Always a defender there, and it looks like it paid off today. That practice.
Mix in a little Halloween music. This being, I think,
I figured it would all be Halloween.
well, I think this is our
Myers, the Jason, the Freddy
our last and only home game now for the month
Halloween.
of October.
Yeah.
Behind the net. Given space there and then knocked down on that play. Quakers put it out to the middle. Nate Kelly puts it up. Hit
It was hit with a high
glass.
stick, yeah.
Weird way. Under 2 minutes now remaining in this game. Picks it up. Tried to look for Cristiano, but that pass was blocked.
Stick came up high.
Didn't go back to DePiero. Off the boards looking for Peasy.
It's interference.
Bodies come together there along the boards.
Little love tap for both players.
Navazio jumps in on that, takes the shot. Goaltender will hang on.
Well, it's the type of game now where I think the Quakers, we were complimenting them earlier where they were playing hard. Now that looks like they're just trying to get a couple shots in. Not terribly cheap, but they're playing less to score goals and playing more to just get maybe a little hit on the guy.
Under a minute now remaining in this one.
Good finish by Caleb there. Good pass out in front. Another goal for us. Good way to end the game. Hopefully we can keep some of these goals in the pocket for in the next 2 weeks. We have a game again against Genesis Tide. That's our next game in Hatfield. Hopefully there's a few more goals left in our bag there for that game because that's going to be a big one. And that'll do it.
Final few seconds will tick away. Chester County comes with the 8-goal shutout.
Good way to end the weekend. Phillies did a nice job winning their series. Quakers with 2 wins. Hope the Eagles win tonight. For all you Eagle fans,
I still got 2 games to go to
it'll be
today.
exciting.
So they'll come together for a final handshake here. Once again, we want to thank everybody who joins us on these broadcasts. Please make sure to share the link with friends and family and anybody else who might be interested. For Bill Peasy, Chris DeWitt, our cameraman extraordinaire, I'm Ed Henry. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you for Chester County hockey in a little more than a week's time.
When you want it like this, you know what I mean? Like playing the minutes is fine because I mean they're good. They are really good. It's just that game is clutch and